Hey folks, this is Monk here with Sofa King News, and I'm talking to directors, and I'm going to just have you introduce yourselves. Sure. It's always easier for me.
Yeah, I'm Katie Skelton. I wrote the movie and then co-directed it and produced and acted in it also. I'm Dana Kaplan Angle, and I'm in the movie.
I'm Daniel Johnson, and I edited the movie and did the sound design.
Okay. So the interesting. Okay, we were just talking about this too. We get a really quick short, and I'm going to read this for you. 5 women are trapped in a purgatorial game show, and there's only one way out. And that's all you get.
Well, it's also called Door on the Left, so you can sort of glean that maybe it has something to do with the door.
Well, I love the photo that they give you is like a game show host standing there with the other women, and there's the door, and you're just like, oh, this is got it. So we're talking more like an existential or like reality?
Yeah, I guess in my mind, like these women have like gotten trapped on the show and they don't really know what they're in for. I'd say that I guess I don't know how literal the movie is.
Okay.
But, I'd say that it's got like a sort of metaphorical, like surreal vibe to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. Where did you shoot it then?
We shot it in Brooklyn, which is where we're all from. Yeah.
More Brooklyn. I just talked to the other people from the Good Night. Brooklyn.
Oh, cool.
So,
Yeah,
there's a lot of people from New York, and then there's a student, and my wife's from Long Island, so tonight's New York for me.
Yeah.
Awesome. So did you shoot it on a stage then? Was it based on the picture?
Yeah. We shot it at this place called Windmill Studios.
Okay.
It's just like a nice white psych space, and
Which, being an audio guy, it must have been really interesting for you to record, because we're talking
Honestly, it wasn't the worst. I mean, I didn't record the sound, but I did the post-production sound, and it does have
a little bit of
acoustic issues.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, you can say that.
But luckily, we made it perfect.
Now
it's completely perfect.
That's awesome. True. It's really perfect.
How long is it?
It's 6 minutes.
6 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. So where does it, so you said a game show, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so do we start finding out later on, or are we just going to jump into it?
Oh, you find out what the game show is.
Okay, good.
But
But
it does definitely just sort of like dive into this reality. I think part of it is that a lot of the reality isn't really explained. You just sort of like glean over time a little bit more information about what's going on. But honestly, not that much information. I feel like you're sort of following the knowledge of the women too, who are kind of going there with like an open, excited attitude maybe with the game show.
Yeah, and then things just kind of down from there.
Yeah, definitely things go downhill.
Awesome. And so did you know all of because you said you were in it, and I know you're in it, so did you know everybody that was?
Yeah, I mean, it was actually written for these actors. Me and all the women in the short are all improvisers, so we had all been improvising together for a long time. And so the seed of this idea came from an improv rehearsal. So then from that, I basically wrote these parts for them. My friend Branson, who plays the game show host, I just love casting Branson Reese as like anything. He's just the best. I just really like the idea of him fearfully hosting a game show. So.
Oh wow. So it sounds like you did a really good job. You kind of like look at him like.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, he's not good at hosting the game show. I'll say that. He's a really poor host.
That's perfect. Mm-hmm. That is awesome. That is plenty of it. Don't want to give away too much more.
Certainly not.
Do want to ask, what kind of things, what's next? What's your future? What do you want to, do you have something else?
Yeah. Well, I mean, one thing is that we've made like several sketches with those same women. Daniel's worked on a bunch of those as like a DP and editor also. But then also I'm finishing up another short right now starring Branson Reese.
Okay.
So that'll be done pretty soon and start sending that around. Yeah.
Awesome. Fantastic. Well, like I said, I don't want to give away too much, so we'll leave it right there. You guys go see this one because it really does sound interesting. I love that whole game show concept because you never know what you're getting into, and it sounds like definitely one of those. I love the surprise. For Sofa King News, we're at the Oak Cliff Film Fest. This is Door on the Left.